Sagittarians, welcome to your current energy reading. And we use here at the Flowering Magi Oracle for our energy readings, we use the moon energy because the moon is a part of, our life here on Earth, and it affects things here on Earth, including tides and our emotions and water energy, which we're all made up of water. So we use the new moon to plant seeds and set intentions, new goals, dreams, and desires, and we use the full moon to release what we no longer need, to create room and space and vibration for those things that we want to manifest to come into our reality. So again, I want to say thank you for your patience and time. I started a new job, switched to a new schedule from second shift to first shift, and hey, it was a bit of a transition, and lost some sleep and then got sick, so I apologize for being late. And this recent set of solar storms is been very intense as well. So I don't like to do readings when I'm tired, not feeling well, not feeling focused or clear. So I will put them off until I feel confident. So thank you. Let's get to your reading, Sagittarius. We'll start with the Oracle of the Grail Code. And it's a feminine deck, but it does translate to the masculine, but just we'll make any adjustments as needed. So we're going to ask the divine, the angels, our ancestors, our spirit guides. And we say spirit guides because some things we just don't yet comprehend. So spirit guides and spirit, the great power that holds up worlds, the first source and center, the fountain of the all. We ask that you fill this space with energy and love and light and high vibrations so that we see clearly, hear clearly, feel clearly, and act clearly as we download and ask for wisdom and information from the Akashic records. And we keep out any distortion or interference that comes from within or without. May we be in service, gratitude, and appreciation. All right, so the message for Sagittarius. Spirit, what is the message for Sagittarius? So we had the new moon in Pisces on March 2nd. Messages are timeless, but if you're drawn to this message or the information in the description of the title of this reading, then there's a message here from you. So just get in the ebb and flow with the next new moon, full moon cycle. But off the bat, March 2nd was Pisces, the energy of dreams and illusions, releasing so that you can follow your intuition. The full moon, which is happening right now, is in Virgo. The Hermit card, which is about going within and knowing yourself and really taking a time with yourself, your higher self. And then we have a new moon on April 1st in Aries, which Aries is the leader of the zodiac. So this is the astrological new year. We're here on the spring equinox, transformational energy happening. So let's find out what is the overall energy. Oh wow, Sagittarius. We have merriment on the bottom of the deck. I'm sorry, my dog is very protective of her of her domicile. We have guardian. This is Joan of Arc energy. Protector, protection, guardian. Let's just read the energy story that comes with Jeanne d'Arc, or Joan of Arc, Jeanne of Arc, Joan of Arc, in full battle dress, appears at your side to assist you in your current confrontation. Interesting. Time is of the essence. You are needing to acquire the skills so you can be your own best guardian. Too much of your energy, time, health, and or resources has been leaking away. Right relationship with protection is required. Wow. Do you feel drained and exhausted after spending time with a certain person or people? Are you skilled at setting boundaries that work for you, or is that unknown terrain? Perhaps you have been giving away parts of yourself that are rare, precious, and need to be held within and guarded from those who aren't respectful. Knowing what to share of yourself and what not to share is vital for you right now. If you are seeking guidance for whether a person or situation is right for you, the answer is only if you know how to establish firm boundaries and will make protection a priority. If you are seeking guidance for whether a person or situation is right for you, the answer is only if you know how to establish firm boundaries and will make self-protection a priority. Very interesting. Let's see what comes out. Interesting that boundaries is where I cut the deck. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck for guiding through lunar and seasonal changes. I am a cosmic moon child, a Cancer, which is why I choose to work with the moon, but the moon affects all earthlings, not just water signs or Cancers who are who the moon is our planet, our ruling planet, our sun sign. Or Cancer is our sun sign, and the moon rules over Cancers. Alright. And sometimes, like during, the moon, full moon, people act weird. There's always that, the lunatics, lunacy, or people, it's a full moon, people are acting weird. Because the moon pulls on our water. It pulls on our watery energy, our emotional energy. That's why the Pisces card in the tarot is about things coming to the surface with the moon energy. It pulls these feelings that you need to address. You can't hide it from the moon. So sometimes during full moons, people become emotional, or during certain moon cycles, or moon, depending on what constellation the moon is in. So she wants you to be, the moon energy, that emotional energy wants you to be aware so you can let go and you can release and you can receive. Whoa, right? Anywho, let's find out. Okay, so we'll find out that new moon on March 2nd in Pisces. What energy did you, how did that affect the collective of Sagittarius, the new moon in Pisces? March 2nd, interesting. And the full moon in Virgo, the current full moon in Virgo, what's happening there with the collective of Sagittarius? Wow, lots of cards coming out. And I didn't even have to ask. Okay, so bottom of the deck is change. Some of you, there's I'm picking up when it was asking if you feel drained after you spend time with certain people and setting firm boundaries. There's a change coming in. This is about riding change with joy and ease and grace, because there's a change. We have this fear of change, and sometimes it's our fear and our resistance of change that actually is what makes change scary, or being apprehensive about change, or being anxious about change, instead of just going with the flow. And they say if you master change, you master the universe. And this is the thunder moon, or the buck moon, that's in July. The full moon that's then. So this may affect some of you. You may have Cancer in your chart, or this might be a timeline for something but use your intuition, right? Using how it resonates with you. But this is the energy on the bottom of this deck. Change. Riding change, accepting change, going with change, because it's divinely guided. So Pisces, new moon, we had creation. And this is the creation of something new, you know, a new dream, a new goal, a new desire. You know, you are made in the image of a mighty creator. You are made, you know, in the image, you know, that Fibonacci, that divine spiral, that divine swirl, that we're all kind of made in this image of, you know, this imprint of the universe. So many things that we can find within ourselves and in nature that are so similar. But my point is, you are a mighty creator, creatrix, the energy of this card. You were made in the image of the creator being that, you know, created worlds. And if you look around you, there's a song by Ani DeFranco where she says, all of this was just someone's idea. It could just as well be mine. If you look around you, everything around you came out of someone's imagination. Magi, nation, magician, magi, imagination, flowering magi. You are the flowering magi. We are all the flowering magi, and we're all in different parts of our journey. So I'm sharing what I've learned on my journey and growing and learning still to this day. Creation, creating. You can be industrious. You can create your world. Create a new dream. Create a new set of circumstances. And don't be chained by the past. The past is to learn. The past is an education. The past is to give you knowledge and experience so that you can apply those as wisdom as you move forward on your journey. It is not meant to keep you stuck and keeping back and carrying baggage. And this is also an energy of creating space. When you create space by releasing and letting go and decluttering, whatever, whether it's your closet, your actual physical closet in your bedroom, or your spiritual closet, or your emotional closet, your sexual closet, whatever that closet is that needs to be decluttered. When you create space, you are allowing something new to come in. The void, wow. This is the new moon energy. The dark moon is the night before the new moon. This is about resting, releasing, and freely releasing what you no longer need. Being ready, getting ready for this moon cycle to really release and create new space. So that's very interesting. Very interesting these came out together. And also, this is a card of stop resisting what you really want. Stop self-sabotaging. Stop doing whatever. Stop resisting what it is you really want. Now, the Virgo new moon energy. Ho-ho. Shut your front door. We have the flower moon, which is coming up soon in May. I think it's May the flower moon is. I'll have to look. I have it written down. But you can look it up as well if you're interested. Number 33. Is anyone seeing the number 33 out there? Get my autofocus on. Is this number in synchronicity for you? But this is about the joyful blossoming. This kind of reminds me of the Seven of Pentacles energy, when you're starting to see that, you know, the fruit is starting to appear on the tree. You know, the fruits of your labor is starting to, you know, to show. Let's read. I want to read blossoming. Because, and then the reason why I want to read it, as I turn to page 3 and we have 33 here, is because, you know, Aries, we talked about Aries, and Aries, you know, season begins in March. We're here on the cusp, the equinox, and going into Aries season. And, you know, Aries is a very strong, powerful energy. Do not give up. You have planned for this. Take no notice of what others think or say about you. Open and rise. Someone around you may be jealous of your success. Mark your victories. So back to this Guardian card with the Jeanne d'Arc. Jeanne d'Arc. D''ARC. I had French in high school. I still think I'm butchering it. But anywho, there's somebody that there's kind of, in our experiences, this is confirmation and maybe even revelation for some, but like as we change and we grow, as we flower, as we blossom, as we bloom and change and be in different, come in and out of different seasons and happenings in our life, certain people, because we have sword energy here, certain people have to be cut out. Certain people are no longer good for our vibration. Some people, you know what I mean? And because we feel loyalty, or because we feel empathy, or we're not, we have a heart, we give, sometimes you just allow people to come and go. Don't feel like you have to hold on to certain energies that are toxic. Anywho, I joyfully blossom and I feel no fear. And it's interesting because, okay, I'm going to keep going. We'll see where this goes, and then we'll see if I need to come back to this point. In the country in which I live, there really aren't a lot of meadows, that classic kind of gently rolling open space, often between a forest or mountains. This kind of space whispers to you, here, rest a while, lay down, my friend, it's soft. The first true meadow I saw in Yosemite National Park in the United States, was in Yosemite National Park in the United States. It was early spring. Let me put my, my readers are up here. It was early spring, that's where we're at right now here in the United States, where I'm broadcasting from, or I should say America. It was early spring. The snows had pretty much stopped and nature had taken her opportunity. Very interesting. In front of me, as far as I could see, was a green meadow of grasses covered in blossoming flowers. It was so beautiful it almost made me cry. I just stood there for a long while, taking it in. It felt so hopeful and new and joyful. So I felt hopeful and renewed and joyful. I walked into the meadow and was soon surrounded by the blossoming. The flower fragrance drifted up with the breeze. There was a dusting of pollen on my clothes. I could hear the contented buzzing of a few insects. In that moment, I was so grateful to be a part of the meadow. Anything seemed possible here. There is a time to blossom. We plant seeds physically and metaphorically so they will blossom into what we intend. Perhaps the journey has been a long and hard one, but we shouldn't give up, especially if we are close. Fear is usually the thing that prevents flow, and blossoming, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of change. Interesting. Fear of what people think. I could go on, but no, if we can release the useless fears and begin to enjoy our growth and eventual blossoming, it will all be worthwhile. Companion Stone Ruby. That is exactly what's happening. You're releasing so you can create something new, a new story, a new narrative. That's beautiful. In the beginning of spring, and you got the 33 energy here, which 3 and 3 equals 6, and the next card is 7, is nourishment. Feed yourself. Give yourself what it is you desire, what you need. Stop resisting. And it's interesting because this card, nourishment, too, is also a card of jealousy and envy. And it's about when feelings, being aware of your jealousy and envy and how that plays and when it comes up. Because if you're jealous or envious of somebody else's success or good news or celebration or accomplishment, it just simply means there's something within you that you're hungering for, that needs to be fed, that needs to be nourished. This is also a card, and however this resonates for you, about taking care of yourself, giving your body what it needs. Do you need to detox? Do you need to eat better? Do you need to cut down on certain things? Do you need to drink more water? Nourishment in all its forms: spiritual, mental, physical, emotional, sexual, whatever it is, nourish yourself. To stop resisting what you need. And you have this blossoming, almost like, this fruition, this harvest. And it's interesting because then we have another 7, 4 and 3. We have the unexpected, a blue moon card. I wonder when the next blue moon is. And there is an opportunity coming that is something that is just, you know, there may be an unexpected change. You know what? Let's get the tarot involved. Let's find out about this. Let's deepen. Let's find out what this unexpected is. The blue moon card is that once in a blue moon, that rare thing, occurrence that happens. This is about the energy of asking for something that this is your wish upon a star signal. Like, ask for something, because this was for the Virgo Virgo full moon. And you got the blue moon, and the flower moon. So we're talking about, it's interesting when you're talking about the new moon and you got the dark moon. Something was released. You created space for something new to come in. And now, because you did that, whatever, and your higher self, you followed your intuition, even if you weren't in direct contact with any information that was talking to you about what was happening on that Pisces new moon. It doesn't matter. You're connected to the universe. Your physical, energetic body, your spirit team, your higher self, your advanced evolved self, your angels, all of that, your spirit guides are always working in the background and on, for you. So even though you might not have been consciously aware, what it's telling me is that you've created space for something new. You released something. And that's exactly what the Pisces is for. It's about creating a new dream. Clearing out illusions and old energies that keep you from seeing and hearing and acting clearly and feeling clearly. And you released it. And now there's like this blossoming, almost this nourishment, something that you needed perhaps on this full moon is being created. Because this is the unexpected. This can also be, just going where you have change on the bottom of the deck. But on the other deck, you had merriment. Remember, being happy, making joy. But this, there could be an unexpected change. And you're being told, if there is, just go with it. Don't freak out. Stay centered. Handle it with grace and temperance. But the unexpected card, this could also be somebody returning from we're going to find out what this is. Because this is also the energy of someone returning from the past. This is an unexpected visitor. This is also the energy of something that you never thought was possible. A kind of pig when pigs fly. But the divine has a way of working things out that we could never imagine, which is why we work with the divine, because that intelligence is so much greater than our own. We get lost in our own murky waters when all we need is the clarity of the divine to guide us through. All right. Tell me about the void. Wow, right away. Holy cow. Uh-oh, we got the Six of Cups, which is someone returning from the past. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. And then we have your energy here. We have the Knight of Staffs. You did something. You've done something for sure. You've definitely released. There's this completion here, this Ten of Pentacles, this is a card of family and finances and community, the wealth of life, the things that make life abundant, and money and prosperity, abundance, all of that is definitely part of that. But as we all know, there are many things. It's, money doesn't necessarily make happiness, Having friends, having family, knowing that they're taken care of, and having a community, a support system, having education, adventure, travel, all the things that make up life. But there's this completion here, this 10, this wholeness, like that goes with this dark moon, this wholeness and completion of a cycle, the beginning of a cycle, but also the completion of the last cycle, going into the beginning of a new cycle. And this is, tens are in tarot are the energy of something being released and something new beginning. But the O hasn't been quite released. We're not quite to the new moon. Releasing so that you can receive. This is a new dream. a new desire, because you've created something that has to do with, you know, we've got the unexpected here. For some of you, there may be some unexpected abundance, and you took action. Knight of Staffs. This is exciting, fast-moving, fiery, passionate energy. This is also creative energy. You did something. You took some kind of action towards something that you wanted to manifest, some kind of happiness, some kind of prosperity or abundance. Let's keep going, because we want to know about the unexpected. Tell us about the blue moon. Wow, how many cards came out? 3, 4. Interesting. The Hierophant. Holy shit. I'm so sorry. I had to swear. I had to swear. First you got the Hierophant, which is the card of Taurus. And this is major arcana, major energy coming through, and this is the card of your spiritual wisdom, your spiritual faith, your spiritual practice, discipline that is it's about faith. Okay, with Pisces and the moon underneath. Yep. This is the energy, you know, the faith. This is institutions, marriage, a mentor. You know, maybe there's a mentor that was a Taurus or someone that was a teacher or a guide, a spiritual guide for you. Maybe they're returning. Maybe there's a Taurus returning with the unexpected card here. But this is a card of your faith, having spiritual faith, wisdom, and not belief, knowledge, like you know, you've experienced. It's not. And then we have the Aquarius card after that, the Star card, the wish upon a star, the wish come true, something magical and numinous, the universe having your back. This is that protection, that you are spiritually protected. And then we have the Seven of Cups, which is that's that energy of something you wished for, something you asked for, something you desired. This is you made a wish, you practice some kind of spiritual discipline. And now here we have the card of the Aries, the Emperor, more major arcana. You have the Hierophant, the Star, and the Emperor here. This is, you know, and this is the card of Aries. So you could have an Aries, an Aquarius, or a Taurus coming back. You could have somebody who is a mentor and a spiritual teacher who, you know, has renewed your hope and your belief and your faith in the universe and yourself. This could be a renewal. This could be for those of you who are having somebody return. Maybe even just having something you needed, love or money or abundance or something you've been hungering for returning to you. However this resonates with you, but this is something that you definitely asked for, dreamed of, wished for. Seven of Cups. And then we have the Emperor, which is the card of authority, sovereignty, power, taking control. Feeling like you're back, you know, sitting on your throne. You know, the Emperor is the king of all kings, of all the suits. You know, he's mastered. He's a master. This is amazing energy. You are the unexpected. Something is coming in that is going, there's a change. Because under the change card, we have sovereignty, which is essentially the Queen of the Moon, which is the face card for this deck, which is essentially the female version of this. Look it. This is the balance. This is your masculine and feminine side. This could be a couple, but underneath that was fear. Remember when they were talking about your fears? Fear blocking flow, blocking something blossoming. And this is also fire energy, and this is Aries season. We're coming into Aries season. So this could be speaking, something could be happening. You have the blossoming, the flower moon, and the Emperor Aries Aries season, this is a brand new year for you where something is going to renew something is going to come in for you, Sagittarius, that's going to renew your spiritual faith. A sign from the universe that you are going to see, because you have the wisdom and the awareness and the life experience to see this event that's going to renew your hope. It's going to to refresh your waters. Replenish your waters. Get your waters flowing again. Something, yeah, and so you have the flower moon and the Aries coming up. Something unexpected, I feel, is going to happen for you. That's because we have merriment. This is going to be a powerful time of year for you. This Aries season, let me look. Flower moon, I have it written down. I can tell you when the flower moon is. Is May. So this is Aries. This is, March and April going into May. This is Aries season going into, this is March, April, and May. Something is blossoming. Something is coming in. Something that you needed. Because you have the 7 of Cups here with nourishment, which is also a 7. And you have water flowing from the moon. Something that you've been very much needing is coming your way. Oh, and whatever that is, you worked with the universe, you worked with your spirit, you worked with your faith and your trust and your allowance, and now something is coming through for you. Wow. Okay, so the new moon in Aries. Are you ready? Are you bleeping ready, Sagittarius? Sagittarius, look, first of all, we have the divine masculine energy, and this is the energy, this is for that Aries new moon on April 1st, right? The Emperor represents the divine masculine in the tarot. And for male or female, it's interesting that we have the Guardian here, because that's what this card, this number, and this is 42, the divine masculine, this is about male or female, this is about you stepping up into your power. These are the same energies. You stepping into your power, you knowing how powerful you are, you using your power to protect other people around you. This is also a card of beginning that you are stronger than you think you are. Believing in your strength and your vitality, and also taking care of your health. Taking that seriously, getting into shape and whatever it is. But this is about you it's time for you to lead the way. It's time to be the leader that you wish you had. It's time for you to know how powerful you are. And you have the Emperor here, which is exactly that same Aries energy. This is Aries. And then what do we have? So this new moon is going to be super powerful for you. Now, not only do you have Sagittarius WTF, what the front door is going on, okay? Because you have not only the blue moon, the unexpected, you have the super moon, which means this season is going to be super intense for you, because this is about the new moon, planting new seeds, attraction. You can attract what you want and repel what you don't want. This is be ready for an opportunity, be open. You are super attractive. You're going to be super attractive for this new moon. So be careful about where your focus is at, because it's interesting, because under fear is focus. What you're focused on. So this new moon, in this time, or when you receive this timeless message, next moon, be careful what you're focusing on, because this is a super attractive power time for you, period, for you right now. You are super powerful as far as what you want to attract. And then what do we have with the number 4? Interesting enough, for April, Aries season as well. We have acceptance, and this is about accepting your power, accepting your magnetism. This is about your magnetism, and this is also a card of doing moon work, working with the moon energies. I think the blue moon and the new moon. This is so crazy. 43 and 44. Wow. 43 and 44. I'm blown away right now, because this is about accepting the present moment, accepting where you are. Accepting something leads to change, forward movement, the receiving of something. This always reminds me of the Six of Pentacles energy in the tarot. Like letting go, releasing whatever, like when you accept, like, okay, I accept where I am right now. It is what it is. I release, which is why the butterflies are in this picture, or the birds. Releasing. When you accept where you are, you release a stagnancy, something that's keeping you stuck by not, being honoring. It's like it's a signal or a release to move forward. Something that needs to be accepted, and it looks like it's your power and your magnetism. Like once you accept that you are powerful and that you have the creation card here. You do have the power to create your reality. Once you accept your true power and magnetism and ability to co-create with the universe, that's when you accept, that's when you release and you move forward. And then we have release. I freely release what I no longer need. And it's funny that you have the new moon on April 1st. So new moon, and then you get the void, which is the dark moon the day before. So this is what you are going to accept your power. You have the divine masculine here and the emperor here. There was definitely something. All right, tell us about, what does the tarot have to say about this new moon in Aries for Sagittarius? I'm so excited. I mean, this is such exciting, and there's something exciting moving towards you. You're creating something, Sagittarius. This is you taking action, passionate, creative action towards making your life, your own personal fairy tale. And you have you have the power to create. And then you get the Knight of Staffs, your energy, which is about taking action on creative ideas, being passionate, taking action. It's time. Yeah, Page of Staffs, there you are again. It's time, with the King of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Yeah. Page of Staffs, this is like divine timing. This is some kind of energy, a creative idea or project, or with the King of Pentacles, your success, your stability, your security, your confidence, and being able to, this is the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles here. Success, stability, confidence. Male or female, this is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, which the full moon in Virgo, it may even be. There's going to be some good news that comes in the next couple months, Sagittarius, that's going to help you transition. Six of Swords, another card of change. So we have Six of Swords, the unexpected, and the Thunder Moon card, the card of change. The Six of Swords is about being in transition. You've left the past behind. And it's funny with the Guardian energy, the Sword, which, the mental energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the Sword energy. But this is about you, and it's interesting because this is a card of something divine coming right on divine time. But sometimes you're going to be in a period of transition, which sometimes can be a little scary, not being in new territory, leaving something behind, and not being quite to the next thing yet. But it's like you're moving out of a situation. The Six of Swords, that's what I'm getting. The Page of Stuff. This is exciting though. This is, the merriment. This is the Page of Staffs. This is a message or news coming in, or some kind of divine timing or creative idea or spark, light, illumination, something coming in that's going to get you super excited, and it has something to do with this Ten of Pentacles. The Knight of Staffs is here, the Page of Staffs, both your energy, and the King of Pentacles. Your success, stability, security, feeling grounded and grateful, like it said, and you've left, you're not in the same place anymore. You're going to a new place with merriment and power, and the nourishment that you need is beginning to blossom this spring. This spring is very powerful for you. All right, we got a reading coming up, the 7 directions reading. I'm so excited to see what's going to happen for Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, just release and let go, because something is definitely, like this card and this card have very much the same energy. Something, a wish upon a star, some kind of celestial event that's going to renew your hope, renew your faith, renew your belief in the universe, your spiritual faith and power. And you're going to realize that you did it because you accepted your strength and power. And then it's like almost like one day it'll all make sense, and you just release everything that you've been through, everything that you suffered, everything that you've, that has held you back. It's not holding you back anymore. You're moving towards something that is going to, as we said, renew your faith. Lovely. Can't wait.